want to take a minute to review smart objects. So, first, we're going to take a look at the very first part of the Brain Buffet project, where we're starting a new project, and by default, I believe he has you doing the HDTV. I'm just going to go ahead and go with that one for now because it doesn't really matter. You just have to have something open. And then the difference between making a photograph a smart object versus a regular photograph. So our photograph that we're using is going to be in our class resources. We're looking at project 4. And again, if we want to see what we're looking at, we need to come over here to our view. I'm going to put extra large. He starts off by using this beach panorama. Now I want to show you two different things because I see half the students are doing it like this. You're opening the photograph in a new tab. If I do this, I can do Control A, or I can go up to Edit. Let's see, can I do it this way? No, I'm just going to do Control A. We'll select all, and then I can grab it and I can drag it to the other document. And then if I go ahead and look at this, you'll see that it's added as a new layer. Okay, and when you look at that layer, it's just a regular photograph. Nothing special about it. It's not protected. It's just a photograph. I can go in here and resize it so it fits, whatever. That's different. I'm going to do Control Z and get back to just delete this layer. Or maybe I'll leave it here. I'll just turn it off. That's different than dragging the image into the document. So I'm going to still go here and open this, but I'm going to move this to the side, and this time I'm going to grab this beach panoramic and let's see. Okay, so you can't drag it into the document because I'm using the open function. I have to either open it or I'm going to hit cancel. We're going to do this a different way. I'm going to open my browser, my media browser here. Let's see. So just like going, through my file here. Now, because I'm just in the browser, not in the open file, I can grab it and drag it over and see how it says the copy. It's copying it into the document. Now I'm going to go ahead and resize it. And hit enter. Now look at the difference. See how there's this little icon at the bottom? Can anybody tell me, remember what that is? You can see the little label popping up. It says smart object. So there's a difference in the way these two act. A regular layer, for example, I can go into image mode, and let's say I want to change the, oops, no, I'm going to go to, let's see, image, no, sorry, here. Make sure, oh, it's got the eyeball turned off, that's why. If I go into my image and I'd say I want to turn up put a blue hue on this, I'm going to make it a little bit more blue. Or whatever I decide to increase the saturation. Now I can't see it because this other one's in the way. I'm just going to click OK here. So, but you can see in the thumbnail. See how I made changes to this layer? Because it's a regular photograph. But the top photograph, because of the smart object, look what happens. It's protecting it. So if I go to image adjustments and I try to do the same thing with my hue and saturation, notice nothing's happening here. It's actually, oops, because I've got the wrong one selected. Here, go back to here. Image, adjustment, hue and saturation. It's not letting me, it's not even letting me do anything here. It's because of the smart object. Now, if I want to do something to this smart object, what I can do is put an adjustment layer above it. Oops, hold on. getting ahead of myself. I got stuff popping up on my other window. If I try to change the hue here, I click OK, but see what's happening is it's putting it on a smart filter. So it's not actually on the photograph. I can turn the eyeball on and off. So it's protecting those pixels. So if I save my document, I can come back and I can turn this off later. That's different than if I save my document. This is a permanent change and I'd have to go in and it's destructive here. The layer 1 is a destructive edit, where layer above it is non-destructive. So make sure that you understand the difference here. And also, if I decided that I don't care about these smart filters and there's other things that I want to do, what I can do to this layer that has the smart object is if I right click on it, I can go down here and I can convert. I'm going to want to rasterize. If I rasterize the layer, it becomes a regular picture, and vice versa. I could change the layer that doesn't have the smart object. I can convert it to a smart object, and now anything I do to that layer is going to have this layer. Sorry, I know you're going. You know where I'm going with this. Not the adjustment layer. Shoot, here we go. If I try to turn that layer to, let's say, auto color, so it keeps popping back up to this one because I can't do it on here. See how, again, it's adding that smart layer. Okay, just want to make sure everybody understands that.